Hey DJ!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. It is Skills from Skills Reacts. We are starting today with the live stream of some crazy videos on TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Skills Reacts. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're trying to develop and bring more of a community to this channel and just develop and grow our channel. So I really appreciate everybody that joins in and watches the videos with us. Today we're going to be on Instagram checking out some crazy videos about 3i Atlas. As you guys know, 3i Atlas is this interstellar object that's orbiting through our galaxy, and it's on our ecliptic line. So it's like on the same line as all of our other planets, and there's some very anomalous things about it, things that makes it different than anything we've ever seen in our galaxy. So there's definitely a lot of updates and stuff coming out about 3i Atlas, and you got to kind of decipher what's the truth and what's not. So today we're going to be going through some of those videos and also some UAP videos, different stuff like that. If you guys are interested in stuff like that, make sure you guys drop a like. Let me know that you're enjoying the content. And with that said, let's jump into it.
Just slowed down.
Shout out to Nunchakus Dragon. All right. Shout out to Nunchakus Dragon.
On its course. They don't know why it slowed down. It slowed down, and they said it shifted its trajectory just over 3%, and it looks like it's headed to orbit our.
So it's made small calculations to go into a certain direction. It deviated from the original course that it was on, because normally we can calculate where things are going to be, and it wasn't where we thought it was going to be. It deviated from that course and went into another direction. So that is another strange anomaly. Another thing, it changed colors about 3 times already, and it actually got brighter when it came out from behind the sun. It got brighter by a factor of 5. So that's very anomalous. Also, there's no tail yet. We were expecting it to have a tail. Usually every single other comet has had a tail when it gets near the sun, and that is not what we see with 3i Atlas. Yeah, there's just so much to go over when it comes to 3i Atlas. Let's just watch some more videos.
Moon. They said if it keeps on that path, it's going to go around our moon. And so they've said they've never seen a comet. They've never seen any interstellar object be able to slow down, change its course, and then speed back up. And so it is baffling the scientific experts on space and putting them into quite a tizzy. So a lot of people who think that it might be some UFO or interstellar.
Yeah, so the speed has changed. It sped up away from our sun. That's another thing that was anomalous.
Craftage now are saying, look, we've been telling you the whole time, because a natural object wouldn't be able to maneuver like that. And I will give them that. I don't know what it is yet, but it is quite crazy. They said that it's not going to hit the moon. It's just going to go perfectly all the way around it, is what they're thinking now. And so if it is an interstellar object that's trying to spy on us, well, this is, it's probably going to do it. Did you hear the crazy news from NASA that 3i Atlas just slowed down when it was on its course? They don't know why it slowed down. It slowed down, and they said it shifted its trajectory just over 3%.
So
and it looks like it's headed to orbit our moon. They said if it keeps on that path, it's going to go.
It slowed down and shifted its direction. That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy stuff right there.
It is a spacecraft and it is a light ship. It is interdimensional, and that is why it literally looks like a living craft. I was told it's Arcturian in nature, and so I tapped into it myself. I have been receiving downloads from the Arcturians for the past 2 years, so I connected with them and I asked them some questions about it. They told me about the light ship. They said that...
Did this chick just say that she's in contact with the Arcturians? Who the hell are the Arcturians? I never even heard of the Arcturians. That's not like one of the more known races of alien beings, like the reptiles or the greys, or stuff like that, or the Gnostics or the Nordics. I mean, what else? There's a couple of different ones, right? The what is it called? What are those ones that look like that little green creature? Paramantis looking ones, Paramantis looking ones.
It's actually a light ship for humanity is how they phrased it, but yes, it is led by the Arcturians. When I talk about it being a living ship, it's actually a bioship, so it lives and it breathes and it responds to those who live within it. You may have already heard that in the past
I'm pretty sure that footage that she just showed was fake.
1 and 2 days is when it is closest to the sun, and when it is closest to the earth is going to be around December 19th or closer to the end of December. And this matters because if you are feeling it now, we are going to feel it even more when it's closest to earth. And the reason for that is because, as it was explained to me, it's because the frequency of the ship is such that it impacts from a level of proximity. So that means that the closer it is, the closer and the more that we can feel it. And what we are receiving now is what they called a divine remembrance. So it's remembering your divine frequency. And when it comes to starseeds, because I did ask them about that too, it's about the starseed knowing. So this is going beyond identifying as a starseed or saying that you're a starseed or just doing it from a superficial place. It's about really being in the starseed knowing, being in the knowing of your gifts, being in the knowing of your frequency and the divine frequency that you exude when you are activated as a starseed.
What the heck is she talking about?
In the fullness of who you are. Is everyone going to be feeling this? I think on some level, everyone will, on some energetic level, even if they're not aware of it. But what I was told is that those who have cultivated and actively created a connection with God, or however you want to call it, Great Spirit, Universe, Source, then you are going to actually feel it much more profoundly, and especially if you are very connected with your own God self within. I was curious if this is an older ship because it does feel like an ancient frequency. This ship feels very ancient to me, and so I did ask, and I was told to refer to the sacred text of the Galatians, not in terms of what the Galatian scriptures were talking about, but in terms of when it was written. That is how old this ship is. It is about acceleration of energy, acceleration of divine codes activating within our bodies, physically, energetically, emotionally, on all the levels. This is also about profound healing, and this could mean on the physical level, it could mean on the energetic level. The acceleration of healing is...
How is she getting all this information? How is she knowing this? Is she remote viewing? Or what is she doing that she's getting this information?
Deep and profound and quick. It could mean many things. Usually when I share about these updates, it's actually a transmission in itself, and you might be noticing that being activated in your body right now throughout this whole video as I've been sharing. But now I want to actually bring in the frequency of what's coming through. And so I want you to just feel into your body. You might have some ringing in your ears. That is the next level octave that is coming through for all of us. And there is an activation on the solar plexus level, which is above your navel. It is your personal power. It's very much connected to the sun, and that is being upgraded right now. So your personal power is actually being upgraded.
Bro, it's so long.
This is the first undeniable artifact of alien engineering drifting through our system at near light speed, and yes, not only is it slowing down, but it's also changing its direction. Now, you know, the 3i Atlas is not a comet. If NASA doesn't want to tell people the truth about this, they don't have to, because I will. What Avulo just dropped changes everything we thought we knew about this comet. Let's break it down. This thing is bleeding CO2 like factory exhaust. That's backwards because comets are water heavy. Spherix mapped the CO2 plume out to 348,000 kilometers, almost the Earth to Moon distance.
Wow.
Think about that. One object venting gas across lunar scales. That's a monster atmosphere being ripped out into space. Here's the crazy part. Data suggests a nucleus 46 kilometers across. If it's solid, that makes 3 I-Atlas 1,000,000 times more massive than Borisov. Statistically, that is impossible. We should have found hundreds of Borisov-sized objects before a monster like this. Its trajectory is another red flag, because instead of being random like a true interstellar wanderer, it's aligned perfectly with the ecliptic plane, the plane of our solar system.
This is the
very large
this is exactly what's going on. It changed direction on its own. It flew towards our sun and didn't break up. It freaking it changed colors and it changed the brightness a factor of 5. It's seems to be made of more iron than what's it called? Than more iron than what is it? Than carbon or something?
Telescope in Chile just made it spicier. They found cyanide and nickel without iron in the plume.
Yeah, there you go.
Natural comets show iron plus nickel together. Supernova
Cyanide and nickel
yields. Nickel without iron. That's the mark of
nickel without iron.
Industrial nickel alloy production. There just isn't any question about this.
That's sign of production. Nickel always has iron with it when it's in the space. So it being without nickel, without iron, is only seen when we make it in a factory. Another thing, it says it's artificial.
This is the first undeniable artifact of alien engineering drifting through our system at near light speed. And yes, not only is it slowing down, but it's also changing its direction. Now you know there just isn't any question about this anymore. This is the first undeniable artifact of alien engineering drifting through our system at near light speed. And yes, not only is it slowing down, but it's also changing its direction. Now you know the 3 I-Atlas is not a comet. If NASA doesn't want to tell people the truth about this, they don't have to, because I will. What Avilob just dropped changes everything we thought we knew about this comet. Let's break it down. This thing is bleeding CO2 like factory exhaust. That's backwards because comets are water heavy.
Everything that it does is saying that it's not a regular comet.
And it's changing everything and putting the world's top sign list into a tizzy as to what it means. And these are videographer images behind me of it passing through our solar system. But the top sign list in Antarctica, that base there, was like, we should listen up at it, because like our ozone's thinner here, there's not light pollution, and they did pick up on a frequency, and it was like a binary formulaic Morse-esque code, and they captured it very clearly. They put in an advanced AI algorithm, ChatGTP, and it translated what the most likely interpretation of it is. And it says, we sky cousins, we come peace, friends, we pass by to observe Earth. And then it says, we put man on Earth millions of years ago, we return to elevate man. And then they ended the message with, hang tight, friends, hang tight. This is huge. There was another part of the message after they said hang tight that we haven't been able to interpret. We're working on it right now. We're tweaking the AI algorithm to see if we can figure it out. But follow along, and as soon as we're able to crack that code of what the last part of the message is, I'll share it out. But let me know what you think that earlier
There's no way that they let off a binary code.
Messages. Everyone's trying to figure it out.
Where's the source?
3 I-Atlas sent a message to Earth yesterday, and it's changing everything and putting the world's top sign list into a tizzy as to what it means. And these are videographer images behind me of it passing through our solar system. But the top sign list in Antarctica, that base there, was like, we should listen up at it, because like our ozone's thinner here, there's not light pollution, and they did pick up on a frequency, and it was like a binary formulaic Morse-esque code, and they captured it very clearly. They put in an advanced AI algorithm, ChatGTP, and it translated what the most likely interpretation of it is. And it says, we sky cousins, we come peace, friends, we pass by to observe Earth. And then it says, we put man on Earth millions of years ago. We return to elevate man. And then they ended the message with, hang tight, friends, hang tight. This is huge. There was another part of the message.
What the hell? We got to figure out what the other part is, if that's even real, right? That's crazy.
Slowly
bro.
making its way to us
Oh, I
here on
remember
Earth.
this.
And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that.
He's been saying this
The
for a
nature
long
of that
time.
threat.
Jeremy Corbell has been saying this for
But
a
that
long time.
100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Damn.
So
yeah, he's been saying that for a long time. even before 3i
NTSB
Atlas.
just released footage of the UPS crash, you know, the one that went down, I think, 2 days ago, shortly after a bomb threat and shortly after alleged terror
Craziness.
threats, that whole thing at Muhammad Ali Airport. And y'all, this just looks absolutely
way bigger than a plane
insane.
crash.
And in just 1 minute, I'm going to show you guys some other crazy things completely unrelated happening in the sky. By the way, how are y'all feeling? That frequency is heavy right now. Completely unrelated, but I mean, does this look like just a plane explosion? Don't get me wrong, it was a
Look at
terrible
that.
explosion. 12 people have passed away so far. But
That is crazy.
there's an awful lot of explosion and fire for just a plane. Now look, I'm not gonna jump in and do the math, but we've seen plenty of planes, jets, helicopters, obviously there's a lot of different explode. So it's pretty catastrophic. Completely unrelated in the sky. Check out the shadow that's coming from this thing that's in the sky. Completely unrelated, just a very pretty sky. Look at this shadow literally covering the mountain. I always show you guys pretty skies during the daytime, but now I'm seeing pretty skies during the nighttime. This was me leaving my studio last night. Pretty cool, right? There's just something about this night sky, isn't there? The NTSB just released footage of the
What? I don't
UPS
understand
crash.
what he's talking about.
It is completely real. Listen to this. This is an image of Dick Cheney watching the September 11th attacks. He passed away November 4th. So he was the VP during 9/11. Now on the FBI's website, they state that 2,976 people were unalived on September 11th. What at first could be a coincidence is that the UPS plane crash that just happened was flight 2976. But there's more. So on the same day that Dick Cheney passes away, November 4th, we have 2,976 people who passed away during 9/11. We have flight 2976 that just crashed. That alone could just be a coincidence. I know there's no such thing, but let's just put that out there. But here's where it gets crazy. The model of the plane is the McDonnell Douglas MD-11. That was the plane that crashed. That was retired from passenger service 11 years and 9 days before it just crashed on November 4th, 9/11. And as of today, 9 perished and 11 injured in the UPS cargo plane crash that
The
just
numbers
happened.
are all 9/11.
And then here's the cherry on top. The night that happened, Donald Trump tweets, "And so it begins," which is a famous quote from Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. So how much of our reality is scripted and planned? I bet you if you type this in, not that you should use ChatGPT, but if you did, hey chat, what's the odds between this, and that all happening and these connections between them? It's probably 1 in several trillion. It is extremely unlikely to be an accident. Now, this kind of reminds me, they
That's
state
crazy,
that
bro.
2,900...
Crazy.
Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in York County. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space
This guy tells Congress and explains how NASA's been faking everything and they should be punished about it.
Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions.
Like they're underwater.
How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space? I once questioned astronaut Scott Kelly about this phenomenon. His body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they train for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars.
Next time,
If there is
I
evidence,
do
I mean, there is,
my
but
homework this
with
day,
there being
but I
evidence
get
of
my
NASA
homework
committing
back on
certain
Monday.
fraudulent activities,
So,
you do realize
stop
this
saying
changes
I don't
everything,
have
right? Like,
access to homework
NASA
on
is supposed to
Monday.
be
Okay,
this space agency. If they're faking it, how much do we really know about space and the cosmos? Faking this space stuff, is it because they don't really want to spend the money to go into space, or is it because space isn't what we think it is? Now, if NASA's lying and the governing bodies are involved in the lie, imagine what else they could be lying to.
So basically calling them out for all the stuff that they faked, all the stuff they lied about. And they just need to come clean already. Everybody knows it's all plainly obvious. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think about that, about NASA and about going to the moon and about all that stuff. Everything does seem to be faked. Whether or not just because something's faked doesn't mean that it didn't happen. They could have not wanted to show the public anything or any footage from over there, and they had to fake footage to show us. You know what I'm saying? Could have been something like that, or it could have been they never went, or vice versa. You know, so never know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. And let's jump to the next video. Stranger Things is based on a true story. The government denies it. Before the show, there was Montauk Project, a series of secret experiments. They say kids were abducted and brought to a camp. The goal to unlock psychic abilities, open portals. Sound familiar? The show Stranger Things was originally titled Montauk. People who worked there said things got out of control. Something came through and it wasn't human. The government shut it down, but still, locals report. This is the edited version. The original, there are real photos and didn't want you to see. Whoa. Yeah, Montauk Project. Look it up. Crazy stuff there. Oh, watch this, bro.
Yeah, Christian Bailey, remember? I want to call him parking lot, but I know
This guy, why does he need to be going so fast?
Oh, okay. He was like into like the whole legal dev, like kind of like stealing. Yeah, he's more like a thief. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fuck me! Yeah, Christian Bailey, remember? I want to call him parking lot.
Damn, bro.
I know guy in a light arrested him.
Why is he going so
He was
fast?
like into like the whole legal dev, like kind of like stealing.
And why is the person jaywalking at night?
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fuck me! Yeah, Christian Bailey, remember?
Yeah, why is he traveling in the center of the lanes?
I know Guy and a white arrested him a while back. Oh, okay. He was like into like the whole legal dev, like kind of like stealing. Yeah, he's more like a thief. Yeah. That's all. Oh, yeah. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fuck me!
Why is he traveling in the middle of the fucking lanes, bro? Right where people walk. What an idiot. That's crazy. What the heck is that?
Bro, I don't know what that
What is that?
What? Flying over downtown. Oh shit.
Flying over downtown North Carolina, you guys. What the hell was that?
Saying about this
another
UPS cargo plane.
Another view of the cargo plane
That just randomly falls out the sky in Louisville.
Dang.
Apparently the engine reportedly separated straight away. Multiple people have been killed. You know, in 2025, is it normal for commercial aircrafts to just lose engines on takeoff? I mean, this kind of stuff just happens every single Wednesday, doesn't it? You know, no need for questions. The experts said it's just an engine issue. You know, case closed, right? Well, let's lay out some facts. Modern aircrafts don't routinely drop out of the sky. Engine separation is
this
very
shit's crazy,
rare
bro.
and extremely serious.
I have never heard of an engine separating from a plane. Ever in my life. Never. If you guys ever heard of an engine separating from a plane, let me know in the comments, yo. Craziness. Craziness.
Apparently the engine...
Boom. Damn. From fun to done. Dang, bro. That was craziness, bro.
Excuse me, sir.
I've seen that one already.
Fuck that, cause bitch ass nigga, I've been waiting for this nigga to be. Fuck that, cause bitch ass nigga, I've been waiting for this nigga to be for real. I just we might as well step outside, bro. We might as well step outside, bro. Fuck all this shit. Fuck all this plastic shit. Step outside, bro.
Hey, bro, that shit ain't worth it.
Bro, get this bitch out of here. We step outside. We can get it in. Come on, you might as well step outside. I don't give a fuck about nigga that step outside, pussy. Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Your birthday and your name. Yeah.
I got y'all video recording me and shit, and I'm trying not to snap, please, shit. Like, I've got too much the fuck going on in my life.
I think bro was clutching right here. Like, he had a pocket knife.
I ain't recording outside, like I said. Big pussy, I'm telling you, I'm gonna just beat on you in this joint. I don't get the fuck about being deferred. I'm trying to get you outside. Let's go.
Hey, you need to stop it. You need to stop. I'm not
Nah. Fuck everything. You guys need to my nigga, come on, you was already talking. I said before you, I'm telling you, come outside.
I'm not even messing around.
Alright, you don't gotta be messing around.
It was definitely at this moment when I noticed bro was really gonna hide behind this small lady. So I tried to give him some advice.
Listen, you need to go. You need to come back. You need to come back.
Hey, you always got too much attention, bro. Just yeah, you should have stopped when nobody paying attention. You should have stopped when nobody wasn't paying attention. You give it up, huh? Because now you're gonna go to jail. Just leave it alone.
I'm trying to get this nigga outside.
He's not gonna come outside. He's not gonna come outside.
You seem to got too much to lose. You about to lose it all.
I'm not gonna be like that, and I just want this nigga to come outside. I've been waiting to catch you. That's all. So I put it back. Come back a different time.
Okay, now he mad because he wasn't finna get no money for the day. So now he really was mad.
Rock, cause I'm not letting this shit rock, man.
Bro's a bitch, bro. What a puss.
You don't even know him? We not the ones who
I know who he is, but he's beefing with himself. Ask him what he's beefing with me for. Because how many times does he see me walking around here?
I'm not no news reporter or nothing like that, but at the end of the day, bro was shaking like a stripper. Reporting live.
Wow, what a fucking little sissy la-la.
If you conceal carry, then you know one of those.
What you're about to see has no official explanation. We are left to wonder. What you're about to see has no official explanation. We are left to wonder. What has happened to this chair during the moments after what happened to Charlie Kirk? Look at the chair glitch through a table. You may have seen this footage before. It's been, over a month, but they still have said nothing about how this chair glitch. Has no official explanation. So watch again. What happened here? That's a table, that's a chair. How did it go through it? And we're talking like metal bars there, going through each other.
Really weird,
no explanation.
Y'all. That is really weird.
So what the Sam Dam is that? I'll tell you the going theory. The first theory is that somehow this camera malfunctioned and captured something that didn't happen. That's the farthest out theory. Another theory, though, that is quite far out, but perhaps has more credence, is some type of holographic technology was being used during this.
Yeah, I don't buy it, man.
I don't
buy it, man. What is this? Wow. How did he get hit with the propellers? Bro. How did he get hit by the propellers? What the? Is he retarded? What is wrong with that dude? You see the chopper still on and shit. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? A helicopter from the front, especially standing straight up while it's still spinning at full speed? Yeah, that's crazy. He said he wanted a fast shave, high fade with the lineup. Damn, they done did that boy wrong. Ooh, I love Miss Trigger Happy.
Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing flying in the sky?
Alright, let's see.
This movie with Mel Gibson is like trolling us.
I'm a fine.
For real, fuck these motherfuckers. He got the whole look.
Oh, they bringing somebody out the back.
He got the
Wait, what?
I'm a fine.
For real, fuck these motherfuckers.
Milwaukee?
He got the whole look.
Oh, they bringing somebody out the back.
He got the what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, move with me so my battery won't die.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. Fuck that. Bring his ass out. It took y'all long enough.
Right. Watch, buddy. Watch, buddy. I'm coming through here.
I got you.
They should just let us whoop his ass, dog.
What the hell is going on?
We rush their ass right now. They can't stop nobody.
Oh, they done pulled the van up to the door so they could sneak a shit out.
Hey, that's
They
some
sneaking
bitch
shit
ass
out.
shit.
They sneaking shit out, dog.
Put that nigga on display. Put
Show that
motherfucker
nigga
on
face,
display
dog.
now.
Show that nigga face. My shit got blurry as a motherfucker. Clear up, iPhone. Oh, they sneaking niggas out, dog. They sneaking niggas and bitches out. Look at all the motherfuckers coming out of there, dog.
Hey,
look at all dog.
Hey.
Hell no. Hell no. That van don't need to leave.
They all in that van. It's kids coming out in handcuffs.
Hey, make way for the camera. Make way for the camera, man.
They snuck these motherfuckers.
What?
I'm a find.
What the hell? You can't even see what's going on. You can't see nothing. Wait, what? Police officer had been hovering for ages when it suddenly made a dash for center line. So what happened? They didn't even show nothing happen. They showed no one. Nothing. Let's see.
If you conceal carry.
CERN, they've used their collider to open up a portal. CERN, they've used their collider to open up a portal to communicate with extraterrestrial beings.
Well,
and one of them are the occupants from 3i Atlas.
to be clear, CERN already has a room and a technology to open a portal to talk to extraterrestrials.
Yes.
But recently, they also used it to communicate with the beings on 3i Atlas.
That's correct.
Okay, go on.
So those beings introduce themselves as such, like so we are the occupants of this object, and they did not show up physically. They show up as holograms. Now,
Wow.
they apparently showed up as holograms. They looked tall, that's what she said, and they communicated telepathically with every single scientist in the room.
Yep.
Wow.
And
I did a video on this, and it is true that all this remote viewing data coming from different people is all coming back very similar, if not the same. It's crazy stuff.
they all got the same message, which is that they are coming in peace and they're just trying to come over here to gather all the star seeds of this planet.
So when you remote view, did you pick up on that intention as well?
Yes and no. I believe that the direct reptilians, will be coming to Earth, but as to know what the exact intent, that I couldn't really say.
Well, this is an extraordinary development.
It is.
You remote viewed 3i Atlas. Did you do that on your own, or were you tasked with this assignment?
I was tasked by the same intelligence people I'm working with to look at the object, because they also had concerns. But what I saw as a remote viewer was a mothership with occupants on board, and they were mostly direct reptilian occupants.
Okay.
That's what I saw as a remote viewer.
And that was corroborated by other remote viewers seeing the same thing.
That's correct. Yes.
The ship and Draco.
That's correct. One of them is John Vivanco, who is also a known remote viewer.
Damn.
And he announced it publicly as well. And other people from the Stargate program as well. So they basically all came up with the same idea. CERN, they've used their collider to open up a portal to communicate.
They would progressively infiltrate all of the races. They would get the coding from. They would progressively infiltrate all of the races. They would get the coding from the angelic human 12 tribes by raiding the 12 tribes, sexually interbreeding with them to get a genetic line to create a super race that would carry the codes, the Stargate codes that corresponded to Earth's grids. So they had, not only were they fighting for the Templar now, Now they were targeting the angelic human race because it had the codes, and if they could interbreed, because now they were capable of creating live offspring, if they could create a race that would hold all of the Stargate codes, and they'd have to do it one group at a time. They'd have to infiltrate Tribe 1 and Tribe 2 and Tribe 3 and very carefully interweave what tribes they raided to create a race of children, a race of human mutants that would look like the rest of us, that would have the keys to the Templar running in reverse. This is what they tried to do, and it was an official agreement that was made.
Ooh, she's speaking on some crazy
Something
stuff there.
Extremely strange is happening online right now. Across social media. Okay, something extremely strange is happening online right now. Across social media, people have been zooming in on parts of Sudan using Google Earth, and what they're finding is absolutely horrific.
Wow. Yeah, that's real, you guys.
I mean, obviously there's no confirmation of what these markings are, but they're not cattle, and the people on the internet are even pinpointing on Google Earth, putting free Sudan on these big piles of random things. I mean, let's face it, you know, the fact that people are diving into open source maps, searching for the truth with their own eyes, says a lot about the moment that we're in right now. I mean,
and no media has been covering Sudan or anything like that. That's what's messed up.
Sudan is going through turmoil, you know, conflict, displacement, and communications blackouts that make verified information hard to come by, you know. When official news is scarce, people start investigating for themselves. And sometimes what they uncover raises a lot more questions than answers, you know. Maybe, just maybe, there was too many bodies building up, and that's why right now this is happening also in Sudan. People are being made to be buried alive. But what is absolutely clear...
Dang, bro, this is insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. This is all for today. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, make sure you guys drop a like and let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right? Catch you guys on the next one. Skills Reacts. Peace.